Yo, 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 Raider from LA. What's up, my boys? Um, Today I'm gonna rescore Wilder versus Fury one. That was a draw for those who don't know. Trying to get some people in here so we could rescore it. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Gonna wait for some people to come in. That fight, I don't know, man. There was a lot of people who said that Wilder should have won that fight. I don't know. I personally have Fury winning a grip around, man. I don't know how Wilder got that decision. I mean, not the decision, but that draw. But definitely gonna go back and rescore this fight because very interesting. Some people had Wilder winning that fight. I don't know how. Some people had Fury. I was one of them. But let me see. What's up? Sporting Advantage, Tangible, it's cracking. What's up, IBT? Let me get this link real quick right here. Hold on. Yeah, man. We score this shit. Happy Father's Day also to everybody. That's a pops. That's a dad. But yeah, man, that was a big ass fight. Big fight. On part two, we all know how that went down. Uh Obviously Fury beat the living shit out of Wilder the second fight. Hold on, guys. Hold on real quick. And let me see who's up over here. Mar the Machine was cracking. Yeah, thanks. Happy Father's Day to you guys too, man. Yeah, is the link up? Did I put the link up? Fuck, I don't know if I put the link up. Let me see. Oh yeah, there you go. What's up, Tanji? What's up, BT?
Yo, salute. What's happening?
Saludos, saludos.
What's up? How we doing? Can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right,
Can you
cool,
guys
cool.
can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we can. You're
I
good.
hear you, bro.
Cool, man. So how's your guys' day been so far?
Sensational. I just played basketball. It was nice.
Yeah, are any of you guys dads? I know you guys are young, but I gotta ask.
Yeah,
I'm a proud father of 12.
I'm 46 years old, man. I've had four kids across two different marriages.
Damn, it's crazy. So what's up? You guys down to you guys down to rescore this shit or what?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Smoke's gonna come because otherwise
Oh,
this
Smoke's
is
been
gonna be.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's been wanting to rescore that one for since we mentioned it. He's been down. He's in the hangouts. Um, I'm gonna see what's up with that fool. See if he's down.
He's
I know he's
he's
down, but
ducking he's ducking the smoke, bro.
I know, man. What's up with that? Last time we're I don't know how it happened. We're scoring Harrison and Charlo, and Smoke joined in like in the sixth round, and when he joined in, fucking Charlo won every round after that.
The whole fight changed. What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah, exactly. That show was funny. Uh, yeah, but what'd you guys think of that first fight? Anyways, who'd you guys have?
Um, well, last
And
time I scored it, it was for Fury, but I'm going into this fight completely fresh. I haven't watched it in a while, so.
Well, I had it for Tyson Fury, but originally I just was not mad with the draw. I mean, even though I slightly edged Fury in the fight, I saw the two knockdowns happen, and I just thought to myself, the champion just got two knockdowns. This is in his home country. considering Fury is the challenger, he might have to do more. So I understood it. And Tyson Fury was a bit passive in the early going of the fight and didn't land anything very clear.
Yeah, I had Fury winning. I don't remember. Usually when I watch fights, it depends. Sometimes it depends if I'm drinking or not. Sometimes I'm scoring them. Sometimes I'm not scoring them. It just depends. But I think that day, I had Fury winning like by I think a round or two. But I don't know. We gotta definitely score again.
Did you want me to set up the watch together, or?
Yeah, for sure. If you can,
okay.
that'll be dope.
Yeah. All right, I got it here.
Yeah, man.
Just give me a moment. Sorry.
Yeah, don't trip. So, have you guys watched any other fights lately? Hey, man, what's up with that fight, dude? That Navarrete fight. That shit was kind of.
I went to sleep during it. I have no thoughts about it.
Yeah, it looked like he wasn't really trying to fight. Like he was like kind of like messing around, like a tiger messing with his little. With his food,
Looked like he didn't even care.
Yeah, exactly. Like
he was clearly carrying him. I mean, that is a guy who's below journeyman level, who he could walk through in 30 seconds if he wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. He looked like damn. I just got paid probably a little bit of cash. I'm just gonna whatever, I'm even gonna try.
If you fight at super bantamweight, it's featherweight, but still, if you're an 126 pounder and you look fat, think about it. You don't even deserve to fight.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up with that, But hopefully we can get some good fights coming. I know Berchel's gonna fight next week.
Yeah, Berchel should knock him out in the first round.
Yeah. What's up, Black and Brown? Samuel Shaw. What's up, my boys? What's cracking? Thank you for all you guys coming in, Yeah, man. As hopefully we can get some better fights coming in, man. I don't know when do you guys think we're gonna fucking actually get fans back in, man? Because I think I was thinking of the NFL, man. If those guys can't get fans and they like suspend the season or whatever, because they're based on large fans, like large quantity fans. That's a lot of money, dude. If they can't even do it, I don't think Box is gonna be able to do it.
Probably not this year. Sometime next year, I think.
Yeah, I think the promoter is saying that they'll try to set that up in late September. I think if they do, it won't be acknowledging like the actual threat. You know what I mean? It'll just be like a legal thing that they're now allowed to do it or something like that. But I don't really think it's going to be completely safe until. I don't even think it's going to be safe this year. Just like Intangible saying. I got the watch together in the private chat. Do you want to put it in the live chat?
Yeah, please. Hey, but that's crazy because if we're not getting any fucking fans, right? If we're not getting any fans, and we keep getting these fights like how we're getting them now, where is that these champions against these not even journeymans? Well, I mean, that's gonna fucking turn people off, man. I mean, you're not gonna get any views. You know what I mean?
Just have these fights be their tune-ups, and I don't know. As long as we get the New Year's Eve Japanese cards that are fire as usual, I'll be happy.
Yeah, fucking. I'm
bad.
Hey, what about Estrada and Gonzalez? I heard that they're not happy with the purses for their fight that they're trying to agree with. They're not agreeing with the purses. They want to get paid more.
I can't tell them how to feel.
Yeah, I mean, I think they deserve more, to be honest. I heard the paydays they were getting weren't amazing. So I, for one, think that's a really cool fight. One of my most anticipated fights personally. So, yeah, pay them more. I don't care. Do it.
Yeah, man. That fucking fight I'm looking forward to like big time. That's like one of the fights that it's on my checklist if we can have this year. Like that's a fucking big fight, dude. At least for me,
Yeah. I mean, it's a Hall of Famer or like future first ballot Hall of Famer who's a world champion right now versus the other guy right now who's just coming off a win against the guy who's number one in the division, beating the Hall of Famer twice. and he also has a championship, and he's the Ring Magazine. You know what I mean? It's definitely like the two best opponents in that division fighting each other, at least by most people's accounts. So yeah, I think it should get more money.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, you know what, you guys are not stars, or it's because it's a low weight class. They're probably trying to jip them for money. You know what I mean? But they're not dumb. I mean, they know that's a big fight. That's a fucking big fight, especially to like the hardcore boxing fans. They want to see that fight. You know.
Did you have the banners ready for like each round? And also, I posted in the chat the watch together, so people are joining in. I think we got a couple people in here.
Yeah, let me. I haven't done the banners. I'm gonna do one right now. Hold on. Fuck, I still have the other ones. These shits don't erase or what?
No, they don't.
Oh man, fuck. Hold on. Let me create a banner. Let me put out Wilder. Who was the A side on that fight? Was it Wilder or Fury?
Probably Wilder.
He split.
Oh,
Really?
but in the title, who was first, Wilder or Fury? You guys remember?
Probably Wilder because he's champion. I can check.
It was Wilder in the first fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, at both fights. Considering the fights were in Wilder's hometown, actually, I don't know if I'd have to. I don't know.
Well, the financial A side in the second fight was Fury, and it will be Fury again in the third fight, obviously. But the first fight, I think it was at 50-50 or Wilder, just because he was the champion, right?
Yeah, they're trying to do that same kind of thing, no, with the Fury and AJ, that 50-50, and then the second fight's a 60-40 kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it. I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, given if you bring in the same revenue, then yeah, you should fucking be getting paid.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just because you're a champion, you don't bring no revenue. If you're a champion, you don't bring no revenue, and the other guy is not a champion, but he brings in a shitload of revenue. I mean, you think that should be 50-50, or whoever brings in more revenue should get paid more?
Well, who brought in more revenue? Who was the A side? Floyd Mayweather or Shane Mosley? Shane was a champion. Floyd wasn't, and yet Floyd's name came in first.
Exactly.
I'll give you a better one. How about Canelo versus Liam Smith and Rocky Fielding? I think Canelo was definitely not the B side to Rocky Fielding. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, and you know what? Didn't Canelo come in second, like in the ring walk?
I think
right?
he might have.
I still cannot believe that Canelo lowballed Rocky Fielding like that.
Yeah, low ball offer.
But that's how big of a star he is, I guess, or anybody, I guess, who brings in the who is really the A side.
Yeah,
the champion will come in first. And
man, Rocky should have turned down the fight.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there's Smoke. My bad, Smoke. I didn't see you.
No, it's all good. I'm still getting set up. So yeah, keep chopping it up.
Yeah.
So we're in the 7th round now.
Smoke, we're in the 7th round. You ready?
Yes, I currently.
Then why you guys been lying on Fury like he's some A side?
I have the fight scored 60-48 in favor of Wilder.
Right now, we're in the 8th round. It's a 8-0 Fury already.
And one of them was a 10-8 for Fury. So.
Right.
80-71 for Fury.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. Who was that? That was Tangia.
And then Samuel Shaw asked, can we watch the fight and still be in the chat? Yes. If you're on mobile, it might be a little hard. But if you're on the computer, you just want to click the link, have it open on one tab, and then have the YouTube open on the other tab.
Hey, shout out to Lisa, too. Lisa in the building. Saw Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you guys think about Fury and Wilder 3? Is that gonna happen or?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's in the contract, so it pretty much has to happen.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, like if it happens this year, and there's no crowds, I mean, are they gonna have it or they're not gonna have it?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be this year. I didn't think it was going to be this year like 2 weeks ago because everything's got to come back. So why clog the market with such a big fight, right? You can just wait for things to die down a little bit and build it up correctly.
Yeah, but the smoke, like I was telling these guys earlier, like the NFL is a huge powerhouse, right? They're like the biggest sport in the United States. You know, if they can't have the fans because they're built on big massive fans, you know, like if they can't come back, how is boxing gonna come back as far as fans?
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like the NFL ends in like early February, right? If they have to fight in March, then what are we talking about?
Oh no, I'm talking about this year. And they have it this year. The part 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it will happen this year. I haven't thought it's going to happen this year for a while.
Yeah. All right. What's up? You guys ready or what?
Let's do it. Let's get to the 9th round.
Right. All right. Let me see. So, all right. Let me hook this up real quick. Fuck. I can't click on this shit. Hey, IBT, I can't click on that that link that
He
you did.
created the server, so he's in control of it.
Oh, all right. IBT, you ready or what? Oh, I think he probably stepped out.
Hold up a second. I'm still like loading it. I'm still getting the link.
Muted.
All right. All right.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So first, let me just get to the part where they are. The fight's trying to begin. Everyone have your scorecards like ready?
Yeah. Tanji, I don't know if you've been on here. Usually we have a little list and your pen and paper and whatever. And I go by round and we go by
Canada, Robert.
Yeah, just make sure we don't have any audio playing so we don't get it taken down. And then at the end of each round, we're going to basically discuss who we thought won and why. And then if you want to put up what round we are on screen,
yeah,
you can do that, Raider. And then if you want to actually watch along with us, I put a link in the chat. You can click that. We're basically all synced up at the same time. If this is your first time here, just don't pause it or like go back or rewind or go forward, because then it'll mess up everyone. But otherwise, it should be good.
Yeah, everybody in the chat that wants to follow along with us, just like IBT said, just click on the link, but please don't press pause or any of that shit because it's gonna fuck us up, you know.
I think I can memorize this off the dome. Actually, I'll just pull up some app so I can just write it down.
Yeah, like memo or something.
Yeah, usually also too we put like the swing rounds too right there, you know. But we'll see, and then we go based on obviously the 4 criteria, you know. So let me see.
For all that don't know, it's effective aggression, ring generalship, defense, clean hard punching.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, cool. I'm ready.
All right,
You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing it now. Let me see if I need to go forward a little.
Oh my goodness.
He's taking off the crown.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Hey, I can't. Mine's is not on I can't click on that thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's going on?
What's going on?
I just saw a member of Tyson Fury's team sneak behind Wilder's ropes and put a certain pill in his drink. Absolutely disgusting.
It was Freddie Roach.
Hey, hold on. I can't click on the link.
You can?
No.
It's backstage as well if you want to click that one.
No, that's the one I clicked on, the one backstage. I can't click on that one. I'm trying to go to the one in the comments.
I did the one in the chat. In the chat. It worked for me.
Yeah, just copy and paste and then Google it or put it in your URL.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what. Oh, there. Hold on. Oh no, hold on. What the fuck am I doing? My bad. Hold on, guys. Hold
Yeah,
on.
all that. We're just waiting for people to come in. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Hold on. Private chat.
We them boys.
Damn, what the fuck? Why can I not click on this shit?
Here, I'll post it again if you want.
Hold on. Let me
I think you're trying to click the link from StreamYard. You got to go to the YouTube part of the page.
Yeah. If you click it from StreamYard, it'll just pull up the comment.
Oh, there it is. Hold on, where are you
Yeah.
guys at? Yeah, are you guys where Fury's? Yeah, that's it.
They're
Yeah.
just announcing 27-0 from the UK, all that stuff. All right.
Where's that volume? Hold on,
Volume
dude.
is on the bottom right of the little rectangle where the video is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So when I make sure you lower that also.
Yeah, I lowered it right now. All right, we're good.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
You want to have Lennox Lewis telling you how amazing one fighter is, right?
Hey, you can't make the screen bigger or not?
I don't think so.
No,
You
that's
can
fine.
zoom in on the tab on the website, but
No, that's cool. Fuck it. All right, cool. Here we go, guys.
all right. So Tyson Fury is just removing his floppy glove.
Pause it real quick. I'm gonna put round 1 real quick on the banner.
Yes, it's
All
fine.
right.
Hold on. All right. Round.
We're doing an ad break. This video is sponsored by Father's Day.
My Father's Day, right? All right.
This video is sponsored by Bass Pro Shops.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and the first round is beginning. Link in the chat if you want to follow along. It started.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. Wilder landed the first punch of the fight.
All right. So both in the middle. Jab missed by Wilder. Both in the middle. Fury looks like he's just dancing around.
Whoa. Wilder just landed a huge right hand. Fury is on the canvas. He is badly hurt.
Right. Wow, to the body. Hey, can you calm that down, Tandy? You're trying to watch the fight. Another jab to the body.
Oh, nice right by Wilder. Oh, miss.
Oh, yes, I'm on the ropes.
They're just clinching right now.
Yeah, they're filling each other out. The refs are like, move, bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
He just jumped.
Fury looked like he just
Has Fury thrown a punch? I think he's just kind of fainting a lot. He threw a jab there.
Right now, Wilder's winning the fight so far.
Yeah.
That Fury's not doing shit.
He's completely inactive, basically just fainting and
Yeah,
moving his head around.
He's looking like he's tweaking. He's moving his right hand like a whole bunch. Like,
Yeah, he is. Wilder throws like a short left hand there, connects.
Yeah, you know, with a short left on the inside.
Fury's not doing anything at all right now.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched this fight since before the Wilder Fury 2 fight.
Same here.
Nice 2-3
Dribbles up on it. Don't know if any of it landed. Don't think so.
triple
Yeah,
jab. Fury walking around. Oh shit! What was that? Both of them just filling each other out right now.
Jab short.
But
Jab short.
Wilder's being more aggressive for sure.
Yeah.
Throwing
Alright.
more punches.
Body shots.
Oh, there you
A
go.
good right hand by
He
Fury.
hits him with a counter
Oh,
left.
nice
Both
body and nice
land,
counter.
Fury to the body, Wilder to the head.
To the head, yeah, nice counter by Wilder.
Exchanging a little more now.
Yeah, now they're exchanging.
Bicycle.
Nice little jab.
Jab.
Nice
Both jab short. And titties are jiggling.
jab, triple jab.
Yeah. Still slipping.
Wilder looks like he wants to throw that right hand. You can tell.
He's loading.
Wilder?
Yeah, he's loading it up. Look.
Yeah, they
Jab.
both are
There it
just
is.
going short with the jab.
Fury somehow knows when he's gonna throw that right hand. There's something that some habit.
The jab to the body, Wilder passes to the body.
Oh, look, he missed again.
It's because
What a shot by
very
Fury.
big right hand by Fury at the end of the round.
There again, another
Lands a small flurry.
it's because that's the only shot that he has in his arsenal that poses a threat, and he telegraphed it. So all he had to do was feint back and make him hesitate.
All right, positive. All right,
Yeah,
who
that's
wants to go
fine.
first? Who wants to go first? Let Smoke go first. Go Smoke.
I'm gonna say that was a close round. Not a whole lot happened. I'm gonna say that Wilder, he was sort of pressing the fight. Fury was moving well. They both were sort of short with the jabs. There wasn't a lot to separate them. The action was at the end, and I think Fury dominated that action at the end. But I think it was too little, too late. Just didn't do enough for me. I'm gonna go Wilder in a swing round.
Tanji, what you got?
10-6. 10-9 Tyson Fury. I thought he landed more shots. His shots were more clean. He controlled the pace of the round, and when they were aggressive, it was sort of back and forth, but he sort of controlled the outset of the round.
Okay, IBT.
I had a swing round as well. I thought Wilder was controlling the pace early in the first, not controlling the pace, but he was kind of winning in the first 2 minutes, but not much was going on. It wasn't until it turned on in the last minute, and I just felt that Fury's defense and those clean shots kind of put him over the edge at the end. But if you favored Wilder just because of the duration that he was winning in the beginning, I don't mind that either.
So who do you got in that round?
Oh, I had Fury 10-9, sorry.
All right. I had Wilder. That fight was mostly Wilder. He was pushing the pace until like the 42 seconds left in the fight is when they started both exchanging. They both landed. Fury probably landed a punch or two more in those exchanges, but Wilder controlled most of the round by being more aggressive. He wasn't really effective, but he was bringing the action. So I'm gonna give it to him on a swing round. But either way is tough round. All right, let me.
That's how a lot of the first rounds go in some of these fights, especially when one of them or both of them are technicians. It's kind of feeling out. Maybe there'll be a standout shot, but that's about it,
Yeah.
Do you want me to skip the corner or no?
Yeah. No. Let's skip that shit.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
All right. So the second round is beginning now. Both me in the middle of the ring right now. Wilder fires off a jab, but he gets blocked.
Yeah, 2 jabs.
Another jab gets blocked.
Fury's standing now. Fury's not letting Wilder come forward now no more. He's standing right in the middle of the ring, and they're both exchanging now jabs. Jab by Wilder.
Yeah, Fury has really working the feints.
Yeah, and not with his head, but with his fucking right hand.
Yeah.
Nice jab by Wilder.
Wilder lines a jab to the chest.
Yeah, Fury's still in the pocket. Oh, nice triple jab by Wilder.
Good defense by Fury.
That was hit one. He hit him once.
One thing I noticed is even though Fury is feinting a lot with his upper body, it's actually Wilder that's taking the first step.
Yeah, Wilder missed with that jab. He missed right there too. Fury. 2 misses, 1-1.
Wilder
partial block.
Lands a weird one too, kind of thing.
Yeah. Right hand.
Fury returns with a little more heat, right hand.
Yeah.
He hits him with the floppy glove.
Both just exchanging right now. That's a hard round too, so far.
Fury shows him his wingspan.
Oh, nice jab.
Jabs.
Yeah, he missed with that one.
Wilder's winning this round for me.
Oh, that's a nice body
Yeah.
shot by Fury.
And it counter upstairs by Wilder. Wilder short the jab.
Wilder doing well to jab to the chest.
Yeah.
Both standing
Both
around.
posturing.
Is
Yeah,
anybody,
short
is anybody's
or
round still?
try to hook it, like hook or hook jab.
It's still anybody's round right here, right now. Both just
Nice
exchanging.
jab, nice turn jab.
Oh, nice 1-2.
1-2 by Wilder. Fury
Another jab by Wilder.
Another jab.
Oh,
Wilder with a straight right. Follow up.
Fury's making him miss, but this round he's not making him pay.
oh.
Yeah.
Not making you miss that often either.
Both of them standing around.
Look at Shelly Finkel.
Fury just standing there.
Yeah, Fury. Not, oh, nice double triple jab.
Double jab by Fury.
Yeah.
Under it.
Wilder gonna try to land a right hand here at the end of the round.
Wilder with another jab.
Oh, nice right.
Oh, Wilder with the 1-2.
Yeah.
End of the round.
Wilder wins this round.
Yeah.
Yo, I do remember though. I got this little clown who, you guys probably know who he is, and I just mentioned him in the chat. But this guy called me a Wilder fanboy because I scored the second round for Wilder. One round out of all of the 10 rounds that weren't knockdown rounds, just one round, and he calls me a Wilder fanboy.
All right, so Tenny, what you got? You had Wilder winning this round.
Yeah, I thought he forced the pace of the fight. I thought, his work was. I think he selected his shots pretty well in this round, and I just thought his work was more effective than Fury's. Fury's was feinting a lot, was sort of layering his offense, but he just wasn't making him pay, even though he wasn't getting hit clean a lot. So I favored Wilder's work in the round.
All right, Smoke.
Yeah, 10-9. I wouldn't even call that one a swing round. Fury just didn't do shit, really, is what it boiled down to. I saw a catch and shoot from Wilder. I saw some body shots. Both of them were feinting, but I don't know. Fury didn't do shit. Wilder 10-9.
IBT.
Yeah, I had that round for Wilder as well on the basis that Fury showed good defense, but Wilder was more effective in his aggression. And I just felt he outlanded and had cleaner shots in that particular round.
Yeah, I agree. I gave Wilder that round as well. Yeah, same.
God, we're a bunch of fanboys, am I right, guys?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I had to switch. I have to pull up another screen and do a bunch of shit. So just give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine. Just I'm going to switch to. I'm gonna fast forward to when the third round begins. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's cool.
You guys got to open up your third eye.
Yeah, you're gonna open up your third eye. That was clearly a Wilder round.
That sounds real sexual, man. I don't know about that. What's up with that, Tenji?
What sounded really sexual?
Opening up your third eye. I don't know about that.
Uh,
What is that?
the fact that that's the first thing you think of when I say open up your third eye. Come on, man.
It just sounds weird to me. I don't know.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Have you not heard El Jefe say open your third eye?
Yeah, but Hef is on his own thing, you know. All right, let me see.
Why are they starting this round from so far away?
We're going to round 3, right?
Yeah, we're on the third round.
All right, I think
Oh,
Smoke
it's
dropped.
Smoke dropped out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think he's gonna come back in because he said he was switching or whatever.
Yeah, but if you tap into your spiritual consciousness, you will find that Tyson Fury is really winning this fight.
I don't know, man. It's Wilder. Oh, there's GTS. Hold on. Oh, he's in his car or what? What's up, Smoke? Can you even watch the fight from there? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Hold on, let me put on take that off. Man,
He's gonna be driving while scoring a fight. Nice.
I multitask, son. But yeah, I'm good.
Bro,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Smokes
Okay.
smokes on the freeway. The
Just for legal purposes, he's parked for the duration of the live stream.
And also for accuracy, and also it's factually true. I'm actually parked.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then, all right. So we're gonna start it now. They decided to start with the camera extremely far away, but it looks like Fury just lands a jab to the chest in that time.
Yeah.
and Wilder lands a jab.
Yeah, to the chest as well.
The next couple rounds are competitive rounds from my memory of watching.
Hey, erase your memory. We're watching it with brand new eyes, like you never saw the fight. No pressure.
Fucking look,
Fury with the jab.
it looks like
Wade
Fury's,
Wilder in.
pop blocking.
Wade, Wilder blocks the jab. Fury steps out of way of Wilder's jab. Wilder short with the jab again.
Oh, nice.
They both jab at the
Both
same time.
exchange jabs.
Yeah. Oh, another one.
Ooh, another good solid jab by Wilder there.
Even though I'm paying close
Again.
attention to the fight, I keep looking off at people in the stands.
Oh, what a miss. Oh,
Yeah,
a huge
yeah.
miss.
That's right.
Narrowly missed the
takes
jab
his
by
gloves.
Wilder.
Yeah.
That's
Nice
a big
defense.
left
By,
hook.
nice defense by
Yes.
Fury right there.
Wilder a lot more active this time.
Fury's touching his gloves. Wilder short with the jab. Fury short with the jab. Triples up. He's short.
It looks
He
like
might have touched
Tyson's
him
just.
with the body.
It looks like he's just touching him.
Oh, Wilder
With
with
the-
the straight left to the body. Nice. The left hook to the body.
Yeah. You see how
Oh.
Fury's just
Wilder
touching
with
him.
the throwing the heavy leather now.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Fury triples up. Oh. Okay. Nice little ditchy do. Nice jab by Fury. Both looking. Wilder's hands low. Fury's hands behind his back. Wilder hits it with the jab.
Oh, he fucking nearly missed that.
Misses
Him up
the
out of
right
there.
hand.
Good defense. Oh, nice. Fucking 1-2 for Fury.
That
Wow.
got Wilder's
That
attention.
was that was a fucking big one too.
Burst him from a
I don't think
space.
that landed though. I think he threw it. I don't think it landed.
Oh, it landed. You can see the
Yeah,
sweat.
it landed.
You see the sweat coming out of
Backing
it.
off.
Miss. Nice defense by Fury again. Oh, nice body shots
Full body shots.
by Fury.
One landed, one didn't. Right?
The jab, but the jab may not.
That was short.
The right.
Oh, nice right
right
hand.
hand.
Good one, too.
Yeah, 1-2.
Fury in the corner right now.
Yeah, Fury's. Oh, nice body shot.
They're just in the clinch right now. Fury walks him back
Yeah.
down.
Fury
But
definitely. Oh, nice body shot
Yeah.
by.
And
Right.
then right counter to the left hook to the head right from Wilder.
Yep.
Both landed. Right?
Yeah, it actually was a right hand.
Yeah, jab by Fury. I mean, Wilder. Miss.
Very
Nice-
awkward
Nice
flurry
deep.
there.
Oh, nice right by Fury. I was that was better round now.
Yeah, that was an actual entertaining round.
All right, I'll go first. I have Fury winning that round. He was definitely definitely busier than other rounds, and he was definitely landing more at the end, than landing the better punches. So that's the first round I actually gave to Fury so far.
I gave the round to Tyson Fury. Wilder did okay in the early first, probably minute and a half. Then the latter half of the fight, Fury just started to he just kind of started to pour it on. He was timing him very nicely and was starting to walk him down in spots.
Yeah, that defense too. While Fury's defense, I forgot to mention that. All right, Smoke.
Yeah, that's the first round I gave to Tyson Fury also. I thought Wilder hit him with the harder shots, but they were to the body, and it just wasn't enough work. Like, he did some pretty good things in there, but I think Fury is busier. He was more effective. I think the ring generalship went to him. Defense went to him. Yeah, Fury round.
Yeah, basically echoing the same thing. I just thought he landed the harder shots, and his defense was good in that round as well.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right.
Let me skip just a little. This is just highlights, don't worry. All right, fourth round begins now.
All right, yeah, let's put it.
We're starting.
All right, round 4, guys.
They meet in the middle right now, more feinting and just pawing, finding range.
Oh, nice exchange.
Wilder's
Both
good jab to the body.
exchange. Both standing in the middle.
Thunder Fury's jab, and he's hit him with the body. And another jab to the belly again. Fury short with his jab. Short with the jab again. Wilder.
2 misses by Fury. A miss by Wilder.
Swing and a miss by Wilder. I like the idea Wilder has with going back when Fury's faint.
1-2.
Just short.
Yeah, good one too.
As guess good defense by Fury, just moving just enough so he can miss.
Nice exchange hook.
Nice little jab.
Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice right hand again.
A nice counter by Wilder.
Yeah.
Both standing around in the middle.
They both jab and both miss. Get blocked.
Fury losing a little bit of lateral movement. Right and left.
There it is.
Nice jab.
There's a USA.
Oh,
There's no fans.
Nice defense by Fury.
USA.
Nice defense by Fury. Oh, again he missed.
Another big one too, but Fury avoids the right hand.
He's got good defense, just enough, man.
Yeah.
Just in
barely. Fury with the jab, Wilder with the counter. Wilder trying to counter.
Exchanging.
Wilder touching to the body with another hook.
Anybody's round still.
Fury's touching into the arm.
1-2.
That's all that short. I think he blocked both of those guys. All that. Wilder short with it.
Fury, missed again. Nice defense by Fury again.
That's the 1-2. Wilder short with the jab. Fury short with the jab.
Both missed.
Wilder touching into the body.
Body touch by Wilder. Nice jab.
Wilder ducks underneath the jab. That's why Wilder Fury trying to show him angles.
Anybody's round still. Miss. Huge miss. Nice defense by Fury again.
Yeah.
Oh, double.
Nice touch by Mike. Left hook. Sneaky left hook by Wilder.
Double jab. Triple jab.
Triple jab.
Oh, miss. Nice defense by Fury again.
Wilder with the 1-2-3. What Fury gets all that?
Fury's doing some nice defense right now.
He's touching to the body again.
Nice defense.
Well, Fury's up out of there, showing his arms, but he's not doing nothing.
Oh, nice defense, man. He fucking missed that one
with
too.
Another nice stinky left downer.
Man.
Wow.
That was a fucking defense clinic right there, man. That was good defense by Fury.
Honestly, it wasn't even that great of a defense. And let me tell you why. Because Wilder is throwing the exact same shot every single time.
Yeah. From outside of range, too. He's not even in range to land those shots. It's not really that masterful of defense. He's just Wilder loading up and throwing and not being creative with his offense. But I think he was active. Sorry. Yeah,
no, he's
yeah, cool. So I think if I can just go first. I scored that one also for Wilder. I thought he was just more active. I thought Fury had some, he did a lot to avoid the shots. He tried to create some distance. He just wasn't active enough on the offense, and he let Wilder, I think, steal that round off of a couple of left hooks to the body and some sneaky left counters. But really, I think it's another swing round. Sorry. Yeah, somebody else stop that.
IBT.
I personally gave that round to Fury. I just really liked his defense. I thought he was landing solidly. Ring generalship was going to Fury. I just don't really. I do think it was really good defense, but what Intangible was pointing out is very valid. The issue is that Wilder is loading up on these big shots, a 1-2, and then a left hook, but they're very telegraphed and they're not even in the proper range. So if Wilder could correct that in these next coming rounds, he might see more success on the scorecard.
Yeah, I got this round even, and here's why. Fury was the ring general. Fury had good defense, but Wilder probably landed more, and he was still pushing him back and taking the first step forward. And like I said, Fury was not making him pay at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fury this round. It's a swing round. He had the defense. Wilder did not have effective aggression because in order to have effective aggression, you have to be effective. He was missing a whole bunch of shots, whether it was you put it on Fury's defense or not. He missed them. Nah, that's the bottom line. He was missing them. I think he landed more though. Still, he took because that's because he threw a lot more punches. But Fury's defense, his ring generalship, and the cleaner punches, I think was what made it for me. So I
Yeah.
chose, and that was a
All
swing
right.
round. Swing round for me. That was
Yeah. Me as well. To me, the main issue is that Wilder is being inaccurate and Fury's being inactive.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it seems like Wilder's getting penalized for not landing shots, but not getting credited for actually landing shots and controlling the action.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
he wasn't the effective aggression. He didn't win that part because I mean he wasn't effective, right? He was missing.
Right, but I mean, is it effective if he makes Fury not throw shots and always have to be on the defense and ducking and rolling?
No, effective aggression means you're being aggressive while being effective. You have to be if you're going forward, you got to be landing. It's not just
Yeah,
cutting
so
forward and missing
the
shots.
reason, what I think Raider and I are saying is that the two parts to being effective aggression is that he's being the aggressor. There's no doubt about that. Fury is clearly losing on the aggression portion, but in the actual effective, he isn't, because of Fury's defense, he isn't able to effectively land shots that would warrant him winning the criteria of effective aggression, because he's being aggressive, but it's not effective in the sense that these shots that he's trying to land are not landing.
Yeah,
right. But the shots that he's trying to land are landing. He's also missing shots. He's not just missing shots. It's fine that he's not effective when he's missing, but he is effective when he's landing, right? So when he's being effective, aggressive. All right. So if Fury's not landing at all, how is Fury going to win the right? Okay, that's cool. Hey, we can talk about that later. Let's keep watching.
No, I know what Smoke. I know what you're saying. Like how can he not? How is he landing more punches if he's not having effective aggression? Right.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I get that the shots that he's trying to land, that 1, 2, 3 that he's trying to land, Fury is rolling it, right? So he's not able to land that shot, but he was able to land several jabs, several counter lefts, several left hooks to the body. So that his aggression was effective in that moment, in those moments. I understand that Fury definitely had the better. I mean, Fury had to employ the defense more often. I don't know if that means that you're better defense, because Wilder didn't get hurt in that. I mean, literally, like what I see is Fury running for his fucking life, and Wilder loading up on punches and not landing the big ones, but touching him enough and actually winning the round that way.
So I think that's just a difference where Fury's game plan is to box in the back foot, and while if he really wasn't landing anything at all, I would give it to Wilder still, because if they're both right, but he's actually landing something.
I don't think that is his plan to land on the back foot. I think he's being pushed to the back foot.
Yeah, so that's just a difference in how we're viewing the fight. I mean, that's what the nature of the score.
Yeah, there it is. So yeah, let's keep it moving and chop it up after.
Cool.
Let's swing around for everybody anyway.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
5th round starts now. Both piling in the middle as they have. Just
Both
trying to find
round.
range.
Yeah.
Fury lands a jab.
Return jab, a miss by Wilder. Another miss by Wilder. Nice jab by
Jab
Wilder.
to the body by Wilder.
Double jab by Fury. Missed
Doesn't
on one of
land all
them.
the way.
Yeah, missed on the first one. They're both just standing in the middle. Wilder has his left hand up.
They're both vying for lead hand control right now.
A nice left by Fury. Not a hard punch, but a medium
block.
punch.
Good block by Fury on the 1-2.
1-2 by Wilder. Fury looking a little bit more comfortable now.
Doing a lot of posturing, acting like he's going to do something.
Yeah, a lot of tweaking is what I call it. Nice left by Wilder.
Fury just off the arm though.
Miss by Wilder.
Wilder
Nice touch
narrowly
by
missed
Wilder.
it.
Nice touch by Wilder. A miss by Wilder. Left landed by Wilder.
He rolled with it though. It wasn't flush.
Yeah, not flush. Just still landed.
Yeah, no, it still landed.
Oh,
Wow.
F1-2. Taking off the thing. That jab that landed.
Jab by Fury too.
That Fury's
Jab by Wilder to the chest. Nothing too much right now. Both looking at each other, standing. Oh, he telegraphed that one again. He missed with that right.
Fury has center ring control now. They've switched.
Yeah, looks like Fury's probably the. Well, they're both standing in the middle.
Yeah.
And nice exchange. Both of them.
Hooks again.
Missed by Fury.
Got the jab while they turned the jab. Fury backed up.
Very awkward there by Wilder, just turning around, getting away for a second.
Yeah, he turned his full back and
Fury's trying to get trying to be the aggressor. He's like, nah.
Jab to the body. And nice jab to the Wilder. Double jab.
Nice activity
Nice
by Fury here.
by Fury.
That's all on the arms though. Too.
Missed again by Wilder. That right hand off that 1-2 is missing a lot. That one landed on the head. That one did land.
Yeah.
1-2.
Top
Oh,
of the
nice.
head,
Nice 1-2. Nice 1-2 by Fury.
Fury moving and punching now, where before he
Yeah.
was just kind of moving.
Yeah.
Fury finally making him pay for overextending.
Yes. Anybody's round right now. Still. Miss.
Big right
Nice
hand and left
defense.
hook
Nice
missing.
defense. Nice defense by Fury again. Telegraphing those 1-2s.
Shout out to
man.
him. He wrote-
All right, let's pass this.
All right, yeah, there you go.
IBT, you go first.
Yeah, I thought Fury won that round. I actually thought the pace slowed down a bit, but towards the end, Fury started picking it up on activity, landing more jabs, and switching up his attack from the head to the body. His feinting was much better there. Like, it wasn't just feinting to feint. I felt like he actually had a purpose behind it. Wilder kind of telegraphing his shots again, starting them from too far away, like skipping in with his right hand up and then throwing. So just based on defense and effective aggression. Well, effective aggression, I don't really think it went either way, but the clean, hard punches went to Fury, so I had that one for Fury, personally.
All right, Tanji.
Wilder is coming forward again. He didn't land as effectively as he did in previous rounds. Tyson Fury is sort of finding the left hook right hand because he sees that Wilder's loading up and he's throwing his shots wider now, so he can just throw the left hook in the right hand through the high guard. And he's throwing his jab and mixing it up a little bit more. And he came on a little bit in the latter, probably minute of the round. Now, Wilder, I think, was winning the first couple of minutes, but pretty narrowly. Not really much action through those moments. But in the last minute, Fury just clearly took care of business.
Smoke. Smoke, you there?
I think he dropped out for a second, but we all know that Smoke gave that round to Tyson Fury 10-8. So I think we can just
10-8? Yeah, I agree with you guys, man. I'm gonna give Fury that round. It looks like Wilder's doing the same thing over and over, getting that 1-2, and he kind of sometimes lands the first one, but the second one, that power shot, he's missing it. Like, yeah, hold on, Smoke.
We're outside.
Let me mute Smoke. Yeah, let me mute Smoke. All right, so yeah, I think Fury won that round. Wilder is missing that 1-2. He sometimes lands the first jab, but that second power, he's definitely missing that a lot. Fury came at the end, started landing more. Exactly like Tanji said, in that high guard, he's hitting that 1-2, using lateral movement and coming and hitting him with the right. It was a close round because they really didn't do anything in the beginning, like the first 2 minutes, and the last round, I think Fury took it barely, but I give it to Fury.
Yeah, to what you were saying, I think the pace slowed down a lot, and then it kind of picked right back up in the last minute. But
yeah,
I don't think either guy did anything. And if you want to give it to any guy, then fine. I think that you can pick apart each guy's performance, but nothing happened in that round really.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think that Fury. I don't think Fury did anything particularly well to win the round. I don't think Wilder did anything particularly well to win the round, and I think both of them did a lot to lose the round. Yeah,
who did you
whatever.
have? Who'd you have in that round?
Like I can't call it really. I mean, yeah, this is one of those rounds that I would give to Wilder because he's the champ.
All right.
It's like that. Like I literally couldn't really pick anything to pick between the guys really.
Oh, it's all good. That's your part. I mean, what?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't, if I could score 10-10, I would. Yeah, I can't call that round.
All right.
I have the fight. I think. Let me see. What do I have it for?
Well, we're going to round 6, right?
We're now on round 6. Yes.
I have the fight 3-1-1.
Wow.
Yeah. So someone in the chat, I guess I'll do it after round 6, but yeah.
Let me see the comments. Smoke Wilder lost that round. That was Mar the Machine. Let me go to the.
I mean, I get you guys. I get that you guys are. I hear a mounting theme that Wilder's losing the round, but I don't really hear Fury winning round. Right? It's just Wilder is missing with, and I see the misses, but I also see Fury not doing jack shit. And basically, it's a jab fest, and who outlands it by a jab or two. I mean, cool. If that's what if they're quite, whatever. I don't think either one of them are doing enough to win a round.
That, for context, that wasn't for this last round. That was for the 4th round, which we had that small discussion after about effective aggression. But yeah, mostly jokes. We're gonna start the 6th round now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, yeah. Ben Davidson and Freddie Roach in his corner. That was a good team. Oh, let me go back a little. All right, we're starting the 6th round now. They're walking out in a moment.
He has swelling over his left eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. A little bit right on the below the
He was
eyebrow.
clawing at it a little. Yeah, he was grabbing at it.
What about Fury? How does he look? He looks coked out, huh? Like
His forehead looks veiny.
he looks like. He does look coked out, man. Look at the way he moves, man. All right, standing in the middle of the ring. Here we go, round 6, guys. Little feints, missed by jab, missed.
Ooh, that was a fast jab by Wilder.
Yeah, both of them missed.
Yeah, they missed, but it was just fast.
Yeah, they were definitely fast. Jab.
Fury walking down Wilder a little. He pushes back and out
Fury,
of the ring.
taking on the arm. Jab by with the touch to the body.
Miss. Nice little
Good defense by
defense.
Fury.
Doubles up, misses both.
Defense by Fury. Yeah.
Slips 2 jabs.
Looks like Fury's coming a little bit more forward than before, huh? Oh, there Wilder comes and takes it back. Oh, missed. Ah, Wilder. Yeah,
Wilder's with the 1-2.
What's up with Wilder's stance?
Kind of wild with it, but he tagged him with the straight right.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, that's a left. It was a jab.
That footwork was horrible that time at that 1-2. Fury did. I mean, Wilder.
Jab.
Yeah.
Jab by Wilder.
Wilder touches him again. Jab. Wilder with the jab. Takes on the love.
1-2 again. Partially blocked, but he landed on one of them.
Fury just is not finishing combos very well.
Yeah. That 1-2 landed right on the shoulder.
Jack Reese putting some floppy juice in the Fury's gloves there.
He's just admiring his work too much, honestly.
He's putting Jesus juice on those gloves.
Oh, very solid left straight to Fury's jaw. A little lapse in the action right now. They're both making their way to the middle of the ring.
Not that much action right now.
Yeah.
Both just looking at. Oh, nice jab by Wilder. They're both just standing around.
Jab.
Fury releasing that shoulder. Showing the shoulder.
Good lateral movement by Fury here.
Oh, nice jab by
Wilder
Fury.
gets tagged a couple times.
Yeah, nice jab by Fury. Miss by
Jab
Wilder.
by Wilder.
Jab, Fury. 1-2. Oh, nice counter by Wilder too. Miss. 30 seconds. Oh, nice uppercut by Fury.
Right hand by Wilder.
Yeah.
Jab by Fury.
Miss with the jab. Came back with the
Weird,
right.
awkward 1-2. It's kind of slow.
Oh,
Doesn't
nice
connect.
jab. Nice jab by Fury. Nice jab by Wilder. Nice defense.
Wilder throws a double jab, lands one of them.
Oh, nice stiff jab by Wilder.
Yeah,
And
good
exchange by Fury too.
And they're clinching up as the round ends, and there you go. That's the sixth round.
Oh, I don't know. Tanji, what do you got?
Very interesting round. I'll let you go first, IVT.
All right, I scored that round for Fury. I just felt that he was landing the more effective shots. Wilder did see a little success with the stiff straight left. I think if he were to do that more, he would score more because it was working. Fury was basically keeping his eye out for the right hand, and it would allow some left hands to get through. But overall, I did see more jabs, more volume than some of the earlier rounds. I felt like this round kind of changed pace a little. It started a little slow, and it picked up, and it stayed like that through the middle of the round, basically just trying to see who can land more jabs and kind of vary up their punches. I do give that one to Fury, though, but I think that was probably it was a pretty competitive round.
For me, it was another even round. I thought Wilder's work was more consistent throughout the round, but I thought Fury's moments were much better than Wilder's. And Fury was able to buzz him a little bit in the middle of the sixth with like a 8-punch combination.
Smoke.
He dropped down.
Oh, you did? Oh shit! Let me see. Let me go back. Hold on. Oh, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Hello?
hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You're breaking apart big time, Smoke. Smoke, you're breaking apart big time. Can you hear us?
Toe to toe and starting to see you know. Oh, am I breaking
Yeah,
up?
we didn't hear anything.
Yeah. You have to
Right.
restart.
All right, cool. Oh, right.
Oh, he's breaking up again.
Yeah. Smoke, jump back in. Jump off and jump back in. We can't hear anything you say.
He's probably on the road or something.
Yeah, he's probably going like 90 watching the fight on the freeway. All right. That was a tough round, dude. That was like that one was probably worse than the 5th round to score. But yeah, just like Tanji said, Wilder was probably more active, but Fury had his moments, the better moments, landing those combinations, and had that good right that he did that kind of buzzed Wilder. And Wilder again throwing that 1-2 and missing that big power punch, whether it's Fury's defense or he's telegraphing it or throwing the same thing over. I'm gonna have to give it to Fury, just because he had better moments and the cleaner punches.
Yeah,
Smoke,
I do think that Wilder's doing a really good job of not telegraphing big right hands, and that's why it was pretty consistent rhythm of jabs coming out from him. I just thought that the lulls and Fury's action were made up by the high points, whereas Wilder was kind of average the whole time, but landing well.
Yeah, I thought that Wilder actually just beat him off the counter was really what the difference was in that round for me. It was Fury's work was pretty good, but Wilder always either started the exchange and finished the exchange, or just was just busier guy throughout the whole thing. I thought, yeah, that's it. I just thought he did more work.
Yeah, I do want to.
Who'd you have that round, Smoke?
Yeah, I gave that. That was a 10-9 Wilder.
All right.
But
And
also another swing round. But
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up. These rounds are like being split upon like a couple jabs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's really
man. I
for,
could I could see how Wilder's stiff jabs, if he was to land more stiff jabs, just like IBT said, and not just throw that 1-2 all the time. If he can just double, triple jab, or double jab and go to the body, he would probably get that 1-2 off better, because it's getting telegraphed. But all right, you guys ready?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let me. We're going to round 7, right?
This is round 7 now. Yeah.
All right, cool.
And I'd like to point out this is round 7 with 4 swing rounds.
Now what?
Yeah, we already had 4 swing rounds. It's the 7th round.
Riddick Bowe's punch drunk ass. Up Devin Haney to his left.
Well, the 2-time paper champ, WBC email champion.
Yo, think about it. He's a 2-time champ. Joe Louis is a 1-time champ. Think
True.
about that, guys.
Probably Devin Haney.
Hold on.
Here goes.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right, cool. Yeah. I'm playing it now. Jab of the chest by Wilder.
Wilder starts it off with a touch to the body.
Missed by Fury.
Yeah.
Missed jab by Fury. Missed by Wilder.
Yeah, left hook.
Wilder jab.
Left hook. Hook jab.
Yeah, left hook. Yeah, it's a left hook.
He reaches with the jab. Wilder dances away.
Fury dancing.
Fury dances away. Fury, they both jab at the same time.
nice
I think
1-2.
Fury got to the mark.
1-2
Fury
by
with the
Fury.
1-2. I think it was nice work.
He landed a jab.
Oh,
Wilder starts
nice.
the jab.
1-2
Fury
by
with the
Fury.
1-2 again.
Wow. Nice.
Wilder with the jab to the body.
That caught Wilder's attention.
Wilder with the jab to the body.
Really good jab
Jab
to the body.
chest. Yeah, jab to the chest.
Fury employing more
Jab
lateral
glove.
movement.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh,
left.
Wilder with the slap to the head. It's a slap hook.
Yeah, pimp slap with the left by Wilder.
Wilder rolls the jab.
Nice jab by
Or
Wilder.
slip the jab, slip the jab.
Wilder look like he's
Slip
pressing.
the jab
forward.
again.
Wilder. Oh, now Fury coming forward.
Fury doubles with the jab. Wilder ducks it.
Oh, nice
Fury
1-2
down.
by
Wilder-
Fury.
Fury with the 1-2. Wilder with the flail.
Nice 1-2 again by Fury.
Another 1-2 from Fury.
Stopping
The
Wilder.
1 is landing, not the 2.
Oh, Wilder missed that one, and Wilder missed again. Wilder missed 3 times in a row.
Oh,
With
no.
that 1-2, 4 times in a row.
Wow.
That second 1-2, he's missing a lot. He's landing the first one, but there's that jab.
There's the jab again.
And jab
Jab
to the
again.
missed again. 5.
You
Yeah.
see, this is where the fentanyl Wilder system really starts to get to him.
Yeah, somehow Fury, and that's a fast fucking right hand, and he's dodging it. Look at that, consistently.
Ooh,
Nice.
The left hook
Nice,
land.
right. Nice 3 rights by
couple
Fury.
jabs.
yeah. A jab, 1,
You
2
got-
coming in and out. That
all
Fury-
the gloves. I'll take all that from gloves.
there. Oh, nice 1-2. Oh, nice uppercut.
He
Like,
gets right
like
off the
Wilder
one
too.
counter jab from Fury. From Wilder, breaks all that up.
Oh, nice jab.
They
by
both
both.
jab at the same time.
Both stiff jabs landed. Jab to the
Wilder
body.
jab to the body again.
Fury keeps touching his nose.
Wilder with the hook jab again. He catches Fury, gets it on his wrist.
Both standing in the middle. Both stiff jabs.
Both
Both
jab.
missed and a miss. Nice defense by Fury again.
On the round ends. That was a
Let's Smoke go first. IPT.
okay.
Yeah, let's Smoke go first. Smoke.
Yeah. So
Oh, sorry. I liked Wilder's jab to the body, but I think the 1-2s from Fury kind of stole around, and yeah, there was. I mean, the hardest shot that I saw land was actually a jab to the body, but I don't think that was overcome. I don't think that overcame the the 3-1-2s, and I'm not sure if both of them landed, but at least one of them landed every time. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one to Fury in a close one.
All right, IBT. All right, Tanji.
Tyson Fury, and that was his best round of the fight.
IBT.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I think that round was not a swing round. I gave that one to Tyson Fury comfortably. The 1-2s that he was really just laying on in the middle of the round there kind of put Wilder, like stopped him in his tracks, although I did like the straight left that Wilder threw to his body. He kind of went through, like Smoke was saying. I do think just the 1-2s continuously coming at him really shifted the momentum in Fury's favor in a way that Wilder felt he had to respond big. So he started throwing those right hands again, and then they were ineffective. So he essentially kept his lead for the rest of the round. That's why I gave it to Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that round to Fury. Definitely, he was those 1-2s, man. Were catching Wilder. Not all of them landed, but he threw a lot of 1-2s that a lot more landed than that didn't land. Wilder was that 1-2, man. He missed a whole bunch of those power shots, the right hooks, after that jab, and yeah, that was that. Wilder, his jabs to the body were good, but that was not enough to win that round, man. So I got Fury on that one. All right, let me change the banner. So we're going into round 8 now. And let's do it. You can see
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry. Replay showing the solid 1-2s that Fury was landing. Trying to get it to the right spot. Ooh, let me go back a little. All right, round 8 begins now.
Let's do it.
Jack Reese is telling them something and it begins.
All right, both standing around in the middle again.
Here's the middle, painting in. Here's painting his way in.
Yeah, looks like Wilder's being cautious a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of looking,
jab.
Kind of looking for something, and he kind of sees it now and coming forward.
There's shit going on.
Fury's
looking. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Don't you know who I am? Here with the jab.
Oh, missed again with that right.
That was up on the jab, throws the right hand, misses it all.
Nice defense again by Fury. Catching that.
They both faint.
Nice jab by Fury.
Jab by Fury.
Missed with that right again by Wilder.
And Fury to block the 1-1-2. Or are they both posturing right now?
Missed by Fury. 1-2 by, double jab by Wilder.
Wilder with the jab to the body. That might be the first punch he landed. Doubles up with it. Goes back there again. It was the first time. Fury shaking his fist like he's going to do something. Just the jab. Bob his head. Get another look. Jab. Yeah. Wilder returns with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 from Wilder. Missed. Maybe touched him to the body.
Missed to the body.
That time. Fury with the counter jab. Fury with the hook to the body.
We're seeing good defense demonstrated by Fury, but it's also Wilder.
See Fury saying, "What's up?" Wilder goes, "I'm here for you." But Fury ducks the jab. Then he comes up.
Wilder's only landed like 1 or 2 shots, but Fury hasn't really landed.
Exactly, maybe 3. But Fury's acting like he's doing something.
Yeah, exactly. Fury is not doing anything either.
Now Fury's left up at home, acting like he's going to do something. Wilder starts the jab.
Jab by Wilder. Miss on the 1-2 again. Fury just standing around. two jabs.
jab,
by
jab.
Fury.
Long jabs. Yeah.
Okay, so now they're about even with the landed punches, probably 3-3. Oh, now Wilder
Yeah.
took it.
Wilder with the jab,
Chest.
body.
Oh, nice left by Fury.
Fury getting
Yeah,
comfortable fighting.
Yeah. Oh, nice
with
one
Wilder
too.
mid-range.
That's all on the
Oh,
glove.
another one too.
That one tough.
Nice defense.
Eric Wilder with the jab.
Don't tell me Fury's gonna take those
Fury's
ones.
on his toes, showing the hand feints, showing the head feints, showing the foot feints.
Fury probably stole that
He
round.
swings with the right. Wilder blocks it. Long arm.
Missed.
Wilder starts to punch down now.
better.
Wow.
Wilder's still missing.
Body
Another
shot.
lead look with
Body
the body.
shot.
Nice shot.
Missed.
This.
Oh,
Oh, that one
two.
hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
Wilder caught him at the end with something big, but not big enough, in my opinion, to win the round. Fury was imposed as well. Effective aggression. He was a busier guy. Wilder did acquit himself later on when it came to the, when Fury tried to completely dominate. Wilder still said he's there to get his game, but that was a Fury round, 10-9.
IBT.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I do feel that he was a little inactive in the middle, and it's almost like he heard smoke or something, and then he brought up the activity afterwards to kind of secure the round. I gave that one 10-9 to Tyson Fury.
10G.
10-9 Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I also got a 10-9. Man, they really didn't do shit until like the last 30-40 seconds. Man, they both had it probably like 3 jabs landed a piece, and those 1-2s by Fury probably stole the round. And Wilder almost got him back. Definitely landed a couple shots at the end, but maybe a couple of power shots away from stealing the round. Wilder back. So I gave it to
This fight is honestly kind of dreadful thus far.
yeah.
This just
So
makes
how you guys enjoying that? How you guys are enjoying that that boxing clinic? How you enjoy that blowout? How are you enjoying this blowout fight?
Man, I only have Wilder winning 2 rounds so far. So
this fight
Yeah.
makes me appreciate.
Yeah, and how many swing rounds you have? 4?
yeah, 3. I got 3.
I got 2.
Yo, this fight is making me appreciate Adrian Broner's About Billion series so much.
What happened in five? What happened in 5?
Hey, but we'll chop it up after, because I know Smoke where you're going with this. Some people saying this was not a competitive fight, and these rounds are close, but they're getting Fury's edging them out, But we'll get it back into it. Let's go to the next round.
Yeah, so far this is a masterclass, I have to say.
Where are we going? Round 9?
We're
Yeah.
going to the 9th round, yes.
All right, cool.
Fury's got a bruise on his shoulder. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Nah, it looks like a scratch, like one of those.
From the leather, probably.
Yeah, scuff, a leather scuff.
Next round, the 9th round. I have no idea what happens in this round.
As do I. Neither do I. What?
All right, here we go. Both dancing around again in the middle. Let's see what's cracking. Just looking at each other.
Just having a stroll.
Yeah, they look like they're in kindergarten trying to fight, just going around in circles right now.
Yeah, both short with Wilder
Jab
with
to
the
the
stiff
body.
jab upstairs, and then he tucks into the body nice.
They look like they're very
Double jab by Fury. Exchange. Fury one.
Fury goes up,
Double jab,
Wilder goes under,
Missed.
straight right.
Oh, did he
Wilder
land that one?
1-2.
I
nice.
did that one too.
Wilder with the jab.
Missed that one
Wilder
too.
with the 1-2.
another
Oh,
Oh,
and Wilder and Fury goes down.
Oh my God, wait.
Wilder
Wait a
does
minute.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't look like a knockdown, but that's kind of weird.
Hey, man,
Interesting.
he got the knockdown, I guess. Maybe Wilder will give Mark Breland a celebratory lap dance.
There's that 1-2 that Wilder's just going crazy for. And Fury said,
Extremely
"I can't get over here."
telegraphed 1-2.
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
couple,
being telegraphed.
you
Yeah,
know,
Fury,
something
come here.
else, pound to the body to clinch kind of
Look
stuff.
at that, Missy
Rolling.
again.
Oh,
Oh,
with
left
Fury
on
with
the
the sneaky
left,
left
Fury.
counter,
Yeah,
trying to walk Wilder onto something.
that kind of caught Wilder. Look at him. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Wilder pushes
Missed-
with the left
missed
hook.
again. 1-2.
He misses the
Missed
left hook.
again.
Fury
Oh,
lifts
Wilder.
it.
Look at Fury
fights
coming
back.
back with that 1-2.
Both guys. Nothing's landing for either guy, but they're chucking him.
Oh, nice defense. Bro.
When Fury starts beating himself up, he taps his head again.
Oh, what the hell was that? That was like a fucking
Wilder with the
coscorrón.
tomahawk.
Oh, miss.
Wilder with right hook inside.
Oh, missed again.
He
Oh,
sees later.
nice. Oh, nice body shot. By Fury,
Fury
1-2.
gets into the
Combo.
body. He's clinching and walking around. Fury with the head position. He's rumbling. Face
Body
to death
shot.
and sticks to
Body
the
shot by
body.
Fury. Fury standing in there.
Fury is posturing.
You
Still
big
ain't doing
Dasa.
shit. There he goes. Fury eating pussy in the ring.
Oh, this guy's crazy, man. This
Let's
guy's
see.
insane. Oh,
they
nice
both
hip
with
jab by
jab.
Wilder.
Wilder touches him to the top of the head.
Is that Fury playing mind games? Why is
Oh,
Wilder
the
not
Fury
coming
with the
forward?
nice sneaky right hand inside, like Joe Louis.
Yes, yes. Oh, get it with the
Wilder
1-2.
turns around, flails. Fury ducks underneath. They clinch up. Jack Lee separate.
Oh,
End of the round.
all right.
Well, I guess it's a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Tyson Fury, that was just a masterclass snake impression. I don't think you've ever seen anything like it. Gonna have to definitely give that one to Fury. 10-8.
Never seen anything like Fury's masterclass that past round. It's a 10-8 round for Wilder, even though honestly the knockdown was kind of
Weird.
close, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of fast, like kind of weird, huh?
If you watch in slow motion, it clearly connects. It's a right hand, and then the left hook barely grazes him, and that he's off balance when he leans forward. So what happens is it hits him, and because he's slightly shaken, combined with the left hook and the poor balance, it knocks him down.
Let's watch that replay. Oh, I'm gonna play
You want me to watch the replay?
Yeah, let's watch the.
But you have to point out that he ended in the B-boy, right? It's like he was breaking.
Yeah.
So even in the knockdown, he was theatrical. In it.
Look at Ricky Hatton's fat ass in the corner.
Hey,
What a
but
legend.
do you guys have Wilder winning that round if it wouldn't have been a knockdown? I mean,
Yeah, I would have.
just if.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that. Thanks for reminding me. If he hadn't knocked him down still, just like somehow that was ruled a slip, I would have had him winning still, just because afterwards he was landing a lot. And even though Fury was kind of showboating, it was an entertaining round. I do feel like he was landing in high quantity. So he lands the right hand there
that was
and
in the
balances
back of the
forward
head.
and kind of.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, well, it's because Fury ducked. He
Yeah,
ducked
no,
his
yeah,
head.
I'm not saying that he did duck, but it was.
Okay.
It was. Hey, hold on. Was that Robert Guerrero's dad in the back?
Yeah, Ruben was back there.
Yeah, it was, huh? That's funny.
Oh, something's going on.
Hold on, let me put round 10. All right.
Is anyone pausing it?
No, hold on.
Oh, okay. No, it went back, so I'm just gonna, what's it called? Kind of hits him in the, like, above the ear almost.
I
Shots
thought
him.
it was the left hand.
Yeah.
No, he's on his butt. And
Look
he's
at
on
Ruben
his
Guerrero.
hand.
Oh, that is Ruben Guerrero. Look at that. Look at that gangster.
Yes.
You see him with the big old what do they call the big
No,
ass
Robert Guerrero actually fought
mustache?
off his card, though. He fought against a journeyman named Adam Mate.
No.
All right, so we're getting into the 10th round now.
Handlebar mustache. All right.
All right. Let's get into it.
All right. Here's round 10, guys.
Fury to the jab to the body.
Nice right. By
Right.
Fury. Miss and miss by both. 1-2 by Fury. 1-2. Oh, nice one. That
Bro,
one.
1-2
Nice.
to the guard.
Yeah,
Lance
that
and
one.
Fury. Wilder's back up.
Oh, left by
Yeah,
Fury.
Wilder tried to skip.
Body to
Tyson
the body.
disrupts all that bullshit with a stiff jab.
I suspect Wilder didn't expect him to recover quickly.
They're both just sitting around.
And you
Take
see,
pictures.
Fury pop
Take
block.
pictures. That was
Fury.
up with the jab. Nothing really behind it. Wilder returns with a jab. Short.
Fury.
Nothing
Oh,
really
nice
behind
1-2.
it. They both come together.
Yes.
Both missed.
Missed.
I'm trying to see if Angel Garcia is in the crowd somewhere.
Rapping.
Angel Garcia. He was ducking. Ruben.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
up for smoke.
Fury just tweaking right there.
I just caught myself
Yeah.
paying more attention to the crowd than the fight.
Oh, they exchange
Fury
jabs.
to the punch.
Exchange jabs.
Yeah,
Double jab.
Fury
Missed.
jab was up on it.
Missed. Yeah.
Really close round. No one's
They both stayed
Yeah.
jab.
Exactly. Close round. Nobody's really landing anything
I
significant.
thought Fury was landing a bunch of
Oh,
shots.
1-2.
Going.
Yeah. Fury
Oh,
got some
Fury,
early.
Fury.
One,
Oh,
two.
yeah,
Wilder wasn't doing shit. He just
He did.
heated
Oh,
up.
missed. Oh, nice left by Wilder.
He touches him, but yeah, he fits and rolls. It rumbles and wobbles. Here he comes. Egghead.
Yeah, I forgot about he
shake
did
his
hit
fist.
a couple of 1-2s in the
Fist.
beginning. Oh, 1-2.
Fist
Oh,
jab.
nice 1-2.
Comes around. He's
Yes.
guard. Still
Back of the
right
head.
with the temple.
Fury being the effective aggressor here.
Oh, nice 1-2 by
Oh, nice 1-2
Fury.
on the button. Wilder ain't tripping, or maybe he is. He's standing the ground. Nope, he's up. He comes forward a little bit. Nice jab.
I think
And Wilder.
it's this portion of the fight. This
Here comes
fight.
Fury. Here it comes. Here it comes. Rumbling,
Smooth commentary
shaking
so far.
hands down,
Fury.
jiggling.
Just dancing.
Comes in, goes right back out. Neither guy's doing anything.
They're
Looking,
both looking at each
you
other.
know you owe me money, right? Fury with the jab.
They decided to have a staring contest in the middle of the boxing match.
They realize that they like each other and they're making lots of money.
Oh, nice 1-2 by
there you
Fury.
go. Fury comes
Nice.
around with the hook.
Oh, missed by
Fury
Wilder.
flares. Wilder
Oh, nice.
flares.
Oh, missed. Nice
Yep.
defense by Fury.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
There you go.
There he goes, comes around.
Yes.
Tyson
10-9.
near the end of that round attempts to have dry gay sex with him in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, for sure. That was a Fury. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
All right. So, Tanji, who you got in that round?
Tyson Fury. I don't think the round is particularly close. I mean, 1-2s. Fury was making him hesitate. Wilder kept pulling back on his shots. Wasn't throwing his jab. He was fighting backwards. And I think this round, honestly, at this point onward, started to convince Fury to fight coming forwards in the second fight.
Yeah. That makes
Wait, they had a second fight? Why did they fight a second time?
IBT, who you got this round?
You see, because it's in the contract.
Okay. Nothing to do with the result. I gave that round to Tyson Fury. I felt that he was just kind of dissuading. He was dissuading Wilder effectively with his 1-2s, and they had a moment at the end where the action kind of slowed off. But at that point, it was too late for Wilder to come back because he just really hadn't been landing effectively, whereas Wilder had been.
Smoke.
Yeah, 10-9 Fury. I feel like Wilder kind of took the round off. He might have expended a bunch of energy in the last round. Maybe he got a little bit too hyped from the knockdown. I'm not sure, but whatever it was, he wasn't doing jack shit. And Fury had his game in motion. He was effective. He wasn't. He wasn't particularly overwhelming, but he was definitely like whooping up on Wilder, and it looks like Wilder needs to not have Tyson Fury hang on him.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. 10-9 Fury. Wilder didn't land any like right hands, any power punches, like maybe one or two. But Fury definitely was throwing a lot of 1-2s, landing a lot of 1-2s in the beginning, in the middle of the round, where I said I didn't see any, but now I remember they did land in the beginning, and then at the end. But yeah, man, Wilder, yeah, he missed a lot too. So on that 1-2s. So, and I give Fury, some credit for that defense, man. So
Has there been? There have not been a lot of clinches.
no, the only clinch I remember seeing kind of was Fury when he got knocked down right after he started
Yeah,
clinching.
I remember some in round 9, but
Yeah, exactly.
not a lot of clinches in this fight, especially for two big lumbering heavyweights. That is, yeah, they're fighting each other at range.
Yeah,
That was the 9th round or the 10th round?
that was the 10th round.
10.
I got one missing. Hold on.
Yeah, I did too. What did I score the 8th round? I think I scored a 10-9 for Fury. I think I did.
Are we ready
Yep.
to do the 11th round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let me just zoom forward a little bit.
Oh, look at
Saw
that.
1-2 landing in the replay. Yeah.
Oh, nice fucking right. All right, here we go. Round 11, guys. Bo standing in the middle of the ring again. Wilder jab.
Good job of the body by Wilder.
Yeah, Fury just tweaking.
Yeah, Wilder.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to bring up my memory of this fight.
What memory?
I traveled
That was
in
nice jab. Nice jab by Fury.
and rewatched this fight multiple times.
This is the first time you've ever seen this fight, actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, Wilder with the jab back.
Missed by
Wilder
Wilder.
jab is short, but he got some snap on it now.
Fury showing he's got snap too.
Yeah.
Both missed.
Wilder short with 2 of them. Fury short with 1.
Fury short with 1.
I'm very concerned for Deontay Wilder. He has to get another knockdown in order to get a draw in this fight or a win.
What's up with Wilder's footwork right here? It's not
Look at those twigs.
Oh.
see how he's throwing-
Yeah,
see how he's throwing those lefts? Look at missed and a miss. Nice defense by Fury, dude.
They both get some right hands before they clinch. Short right hands, though. You said, what's up with his footwork? That's always been a thing with him.
Yeah, no, but especially in that little piece right there.
Yeah.
See how he's throwing his left like with no power behind it. He's just like
It's because
his legs are too open, Throw.
right.
There's it seems like his knees are not bent. They're not. He's not bending his knees. It's just like his legs are straight, they're open and.
Well, A, his legs are literally twigs, and B, he keeps dragging his back foot when he tries to load up for the 1-2.
Yeah.
He drags his back foot.
Fury with the jab. Wilder with the jab. Wilder first jab. Wilder hits him with the hook.
Yeah, hits him with the hook.
Okay.
And also, his stance is never set. He's not in good enough balance to be able to set his.
Wilder gets
1-2 by Fury.
Transfer by
Fury
Missed.
rolls. Wilder with the hook jab. Fury got partial block.
1-2 by
Fury
Fury.
beats up on Wilder's arm. Pushes him back. Wilder puts his chin in his small center of his back.
Fury's legit.
Wilder with the Wilder with the dunk with the
Oh,
Donkey Kong.
Did you see the last right he threw? He threw it.
Yeah, I
like,
saw that shot.
down.
That's what it said. The Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there you go. That Donkey Kong. That's a perfect way of putting it. Holy shit, dude. He said, "If I'm gonna fucking land somehow."
Well, this time I have to calculate my scorecards because I have 2 rounds even. That round was a clear Fury round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could not see any way Wilder won that round. He landed almost nothing of real effect. Fury caught him with a couple nice combinations and just had a lot more consistent work.
Yeah, I love 1-2s too. Not all of them landed, but some of them landed for the clean effective. I didn't see Wilder. I think Wilder landed like 2 hard shots only in that round. The rest were kind of jabs, and then missed a lot of 1-2s again. Nice defense by Fury. So yeah, I had that 10-9 also, man.
Yeah, unanimous. There was something that happened, but I forget what it was at this point. Yeah, just not enough. I think it was maybe like a left hook or something that landed earlier that I liked from Wilder, but most of the good work was done by Fury. Now, we saw flashes, but yeah, 10-9, easy round to score.
All right.
So, oh yeah, I also get that one to Fury. It wasn't difficult to score. It wasn't an amazing round, but I don't really think anyone did anything stand out. But I did favor Fury because he was just doing more. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Just some analysis on Wilder's game and kind of where Fury's catching him with these jabs to clear out the matches or clear out the rounds in his favor is like Intangible was saying. Wilder has a really wide stance. He doesn't really bend his knees, and he's not in the proper balance to be able to carry his weight properly through the punch. So what happens when he does miss is it looks very awkward, and it does leave him open to be countered or just in a bad position to where Fury can get up and then jab him, and that's kind of where he's winning these rounds.
See, what I see what is making it close is that Fury is he's real lazy with his lead hand, and Wilder's able to fast hand him basically and catching the counters or beating to the punch.
I don't think that right hand is lazy, man. I think it's fast. I think he just knows when he's throwing it, dude.
I'm just saying he's leaving it out there. He's getting counted. That's what I'm saying. He's like what Fury's doing with his right hand and his lead hand is what's giving Wilder success with both his right and his left.
It would have helped Wilder a lot in this fight. Had he fought a little bit smaller and found success in the clinch, if he was able to land just a couple more shots in the clinch, which is what a lot of these rounds came down to, 1 or 2 shots, if he were able to do that and establish himself just a little bit on the inside before the ref separates them, he could have won probably a couple, maybe 3 more rounds, in my eyes at least.
Yeah, you know what else I see kind of too? Like Wilder's having success when they're like in a phone booth. I don't know how, but like he's landing those uppercuts, those little lefts. When he's at a distance in this fight against Fury, he's not really landing. He's like, because Fury is telegraphing his punches. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys see that.
Yeah, no, it's that it's Wilder hasn't made the adjustment. Like he in the 9th round when he got the knockdown, it was because he was punching down. If you notice, Fury just keeps rolling out to his right, low, and Wilder keeps throwing his shot high. And yeah, he hasn't made the adjustment to throw the punch where Fury's head is going to be.
Yeah, even that knockdown that was kind of close. It wasn't from a distance. It was like up real close on him, but
like mid range.
Yeah, exactly, like mid range. Because usually Wilder has success with other fighters on the long range. Like at his distance, he knows he uses that jab as a kind of a measuring stick, to throw his right. But,
yeah, well, the difference in this fight is that he doesn't have the reach advantage like he has had in most of his fights and in all of his fights as a champion, right?
Yeah, that too. He doesn't have that reach, which is crazy. What is his reach? Like 80 something, 84 or something like that.
84 inches. Now, the other surprising thing is against Ortiz. Ortiz actually has a longer reach than him.
Really? Does really?
And who? Then Wilder?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Well, let me check that. But I was under the assumption that he had a shorter reach slightly.
Yeah, I remember it was like a couple of inches.
8-inch reach, whereas Deontay Wilder has an 83-inch reach. So.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah. I got that wrong.
How many inches was it?
5 inches.
5 inches. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I was way wrong.
well, that's cool.
That fight, the reason Ortiz was out jabbing him was a different reason. But I can see why you would believe range.
Speak
All right,
for
are we ready to start this one?
roll.
We're
Yeah.
in the
Oh, hold
final
on.
round.
Let me,
Yeah, we're in the final round of Wilder versus Fury 1.
I expect Fury to outbox him in this round and win this round clearly. Yeah, I'm completely
I
kidding.
think the entire world knows what happened in this round, but let's see for just for
case.
completion.
Just in case something else happens, huh?
Wait, does Deontay Wilder knock him out, or does Fury knock him out? What happens here? I'm a little fuzzy on the details.
I heard something. I heard something about a 10-second count. Something.
A 10. Okay.
Traveled
Yeah,
into the future.
not a 10 count, but a 10-second count.
Okay.
I traveled into the future and found out that a big metal rod and a brick fell out of Tyson Fury's glove in the middle of the round.
Oh no way, dude! That's insane.
Yeah, that happened, man. Tyson Fury got his license stripped in America and in the British Boxing Board of Control.
Yeah, I heard about the British one. I didn't hear about the American license being suspended.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
well,
Are you guys ready?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's start.
Make it happen.
All right.
Make it
Let
happen.
me pay diligent attention. Both in the middle of the ring right now, just trying to see who can land a jab.
Yeah,
Wilder lands a nice jab to Fury's body.
Fury knows he's losing the fight, so look at him.
Yeah. He's aware he's down a lot.
Yeah. All right. Jab by Fury, missed. 1-2 by Fury, nice. Landed.
In this round.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh my, a vicious right hand to left hook solidly connecting. Looks like Fury's out. Boys, rip up your scorecards because he's not going to be able to get up from this one.
Wait a
Wait.
minute. He got up.
Wait, what the? What? Oh, wow. He saw him go home. Go home.
Oh,
Zach,
look
come
at
back.
him. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Others
Uh-oh.
not. B.
Oh my goodness. Look at that
There
brick.
goes. Bam.
Oh,
Wow,
oh.
another one.
What the?
Windmill Wilder comes out of the corner.
Wilder has no finishing skills whatsoever.
So,
What do you mean? He's one of the best finishers in the game. Look at his knockout record.
okay, so what happened here? Why is Wilder not finishing him?
I know you're being sarcastic.
Oh.
Like his finishing skills are bad. Power.
Yeah,
Wilder
yeah, yeah.
looking like he's trying to kill. Watch out for a counter punch.
Fury deciding to showboat after getting
Oh,
knocked
there it
out.
is. The counter
There it
punch
is.
from
That
Tyson
was
Fury with a nice left.
That was
He
the.
clinched it up.
Clinch a little bit. Fury kind of saying, like, that had an effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
but
1-2.
while the ducks puts the counter, Fury hits
Oh,
him
man.
with something small, sneaky inside. Some cute thing. Clinched up.
I think I see Nigel Benn.
Oh, Wilder's. Wilder.
There it is. He's
Wilder's
backing
going
up.
back.
Fury's
He's
coming
backing
forward. There. Fury jab.
Wilder was like, what the hell just happened?
Wilder confused us.
Up.
Fury's
Miss with that 1-2.
Fury's talking. He's pounding his gloves, but that's all he's pounding.
That's mind games.
Shoot the
Fury-
jab.
Mind
Wilder's
games. Fury's
circling out.
doing 1-2. Nice
Fury
jab by
with the 1-2 that
Wilder.
misses. Wilder is backing up.
Ooh, 1-2.
1-2. He hits it to the body, but it's pinched up. Wilder's talking to him. Fury pats himself in the face. 10 seconds left. Boobs are jiggling. Tyson
Uh-oh.
Fury shakes the hands faint. Head faint. Wilder
Oh,
comes in
yes.
for the 1-2.
Yes.
Looks short.
Oh, man. Ooh.
and tight ends.
Okay, so did you see Tyson Fury come back after the knockdown and whoop Fury's ass? I didn't see that.
I
That was
mean,
the next one?
I kind of did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, 10-8 round for Deontay Wilder.
All right, let's add up your points, guys, so we can get an exact number, because this is where the
I got them totaled up.
hold on. Let me add mines up right now. So let me see. So I got 6, 7, 8. 4. All right. Let me see. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I got 16. Then I got 18. I got 14. Oh, wait a minute. I'm fucking missing something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let me log this.
No, what the fuck? I'm missing something here. What am I missing?
Are you counting the 10-8s or 10-9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 80. And then
Plus 9
Oh,
plus
yeah,
9. Or,
yeah, I know. I know what I fucked up. All right, perfect. I got it. All right, so I'm gonna go. Smoke. What is your exact scorecard? Totals. All right, he's not there. IBT, what you got?
I have the fight in favor of Tyson Fury, 115, 111, 9 rounds to Fury, 3 rounds to Wilder with 2 knockdowns and 3 swing rounds.
Okay. Tangi.
Oh, God, I think I just messed up on calculating my scorecard. Give me 1 second.
All right, I got 114, 112 Fury. Two 10-8 rounds for Wilder. And I have rounds 1 and 2 I have for Wilder, and 9 and 12 10-8s.
All right. So, okay, I got it all calculated now. I have it 115 Fury, 113 Wilder. I gave Fury the first round, the third round, the fifth round, the 7th, the 8th, the 10th, the 11th. I gave Wilder 12th, 9th, 10-8 rounds. I gave him the second round. Then I had the 4th and 6th rounds even.
Okay.
Of course, with the 2 points coming off from Fury to do the knockdowns, and he wins, or he gets 10s in 9 rounds. That gives him 15, and Wilder with 10-8 rounds, and the even rounds gives him 113.
Okay, yeah. I was confused as to how you got 115, 113, but if you're scoring even rounds, then that makes sense.
I score even rounds all the time.
I hate doing even rounds. I just do swing rounds.
Yeah, I'll do swing rounds also.
My swing rounds were round 1, 4, and I think 5. And then if you gave all the swing rounds to Wilder, I think it's a draw or he wins. Let me check. I think if you gave all of my swing rounds to Wilder, he wins. But the way I had it, Tyson Fury won 115, 111.
Yeah, I had rounds 1, 4, and 6 as my swing rounds. I had round 6 a little bit more of a swing round than 5.
For me, if you give Wilder the even rounds, for me, he gets, or it's a draw. So I thought it was a fair result.
Yeah, for me, if you give Wilder the 2 swing, because I gave him 1 swing round and I gave Fury the other 2 swing rounds, so it'd probably be a draw. No, I would have Wilder winning if I gave him all the swing rounds. Yeah, because of the 2 knockdowns. But
yeah. So
can you give a 10-8 round if you knock down the opponent but you lose the round?
Smoke is backstage.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
can. That's how, like, the 10-point mud system. If you knock them down, you must deduct 2 points from their side, right?
Yeah.
So you
No,
can
but
get
I'm saying,
destroyed. You could not destroyed, but you could be losing very convincingly, then get a flash knockdown in the last second, and you win the round 10-8.
Yeah.
The way I had it, it was competitive, but it wasn't really close. If that makes sense, I guess. I could understand why people would say it's competitive, but I don't really have it for Fury. Despite what I said about the swing rounds, to me they were just close rounds. I could also understand 114, 112 because to me the first round went to Fury, but if you had it to Wilder, that makes sense. However, round 4 and round 5, while they were competitive enough for me to note as a swing round, I felt they were Fury rounds.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I have 115, 112 for Wilder, and I have 4 swing rounds. The first, the fifth, the first, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. As a matter of fact, sorry, I scored the fifth even. That's what it was, and then scored a swing round and scored it even, and then I had the sixth, the fourth, and the first as swing rounds, and yeah, you know.
and all those swing rounds you gave to Wilder, no?
No, let me see. That's one. No,
Yeah, I
I
think,
gave no, I gave one of the swing rounds to Fury.
which one was that one?
That was the 6th round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Look, man, if any round, if there was any round that was a swing round and not a Fury victory, you're a fanboy. And I scored it 120 to 68 for Fury.
120 to 60.
That is my honest scoring as well. I miscalculated something. I did the numbers again, and it turns out I had it 121 to 82 in favor of Wilder.
You guys are crazy. Yeah, Smoke is the only one that 115 to 112.
Yeah.
For
So
Wilder?
Fury is very lucky man to have gotten the draw.
And
Yeah, right. Right. One of the judges gave it 117, right? So he gave. I don't know. He gave a guy a swing round. He actually scored the draw, that draw round. He must have scored for Wilder, and also the swing round I gave to Fury. He probably gave to Wilder.
Yeah. So that guy, I mean, I think 117, 111. What is it? 117, 111, right? You said.
I'm not sure, but I'm not sure what they maybe. I just know that he gave him to 117. I didn't give him 117. I did give him 115 though.
No,
115.
no, the first fight was 115, 111 for Wilder, and then
was
the
it?
other score, yeah, the other
Was it
scorecard
117 for Fury?
no, Fury had 114, 110.
112.
Okay, so wait a minute. So the guy that scored it for Wilder scored 115. So I scored 115 also. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm Googling.
Yeah,
it says
yeah, I have it
Smoke
here.
who scored that fight. Wow. The two other scorecards were 113, 113, and
Yeah.
the 112 in favor of Tyson Fury. The third and final scorecard was a 115, 111 in favor of Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, so that 114, 112, that's exactly what I have. I was who the fuck was it? I don't know who that was. Oh,
That
Robert
was
Tapper.
Robert Tapper.
Yeah. And then Smoke had Alejandro Rochin scorecards.
Yeah. And I had the same one as you, Raider, except I gave one more round to Fury.
I wonder
think it
which round.
must have been-
Oh, you probably had the first round.
Oh, yeah, I gave the first round to Fury. That's what it was. But that one
Yeah.
could have been swing, so 114, 112 is fine to me as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yo, so what did the judges score this fight? Oh, okay, you guys already spoiled it. Yo, I got a fight we could score next though. Floyd Mayweather, Jose Luis Castillo won.
Yeah, sounds badass.
That'd be a good one as well.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
We could do that.
Yeah. So right, the master class, like this was all just sort of an exercise to see, like, is it plausible? Do you have swing rounds? And if your swing rounds went to Wilder, would he have won the fight? And there it is, right?
To me, I have 3 swing rounds. Right, I gave one of the swing rounds to Wilder and the other 2 to Fury, and I had a 114, 112. So If I would have gave one more swing round to Wilder, it would have been even. If I would have gave all 3 swing rounds to Wilder, he would have won the fight.
Yeah, I'm an even round scorer. Like, I mean, I'm the type of guy like them old school judges to score the fight 1 round for one guy and 9 rounds even.
Yeah, the only thing that I have is I don't have Wilder winning any round convincingly. I have Fury winning a couple rounds convincingly. I don't have Wilder winning any. The ones that I have, maybe the second round wasn't convincingly, but
I thought
he
the
did
second
win a
round
round.
was quite good.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The second round maybe was the only one that was. I don't even want to say convincingly, but he did win it. Like it's like, yeah, he did win it.
It was a solid round.
Here's really the thing is that in the fight, Wilder actually landed the harder shots, right? It's just that Fury was better for longer stretches. But really the story of this fight is that they weren't doing jack shit for most of it. And it's a fucking tough score. Like you can give a guy for feints and rolling punches and getting out of the way and maybe landing a jab or two. But I mean, I don't know. For me, it was just it is what it was. It was kind of it was 2 guys that didn't do a lot for like the first 8 rounds.
Yeah, so from round 3 and on, I have Fury, Wilder knockdown, Fury, Wilder knockdown, and somehow it's like almost even. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a pretty even fight. I mean, even the success, like really, what I saw was Wilder unloading, using the same combination, being uncreative with his offense, and Fury being big as shit and full of tricks and just consistently good, right? I mean, they both, even the rounds that Fury won. I mean, there's a couple that I feel like they were by a wide margin, but that was in the 10th. That was after Wilder had already knocked him down, and maybe like somewhere else before the knockdown where I thought there was like, there was like maybe 3 or 4 rounds that just weren't. There was kind of a wide margin between them. But even those fights, even those rounds, Fury didn't really do shit. Like I liked the 7th round was when he unleashed the 1-2s, the barrage of 1-2s. That was kind of my favorite Fury round. Yeah, that was it.
But you know what's crazy is like this kind of reminds me of the Canelo Triple G fight, the first one, where you see Fury winning all these middle rounds and almost some of them at the end. It like looks more consistent. You know what I mean? But that's why you score fucking boxing on a round by round basis. You know what I mean? It's like this fight is almost pretty even. Think about it. Like the way I was scored it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we all scored it.
I honestly thought the first fight between Canelo and Triple G, I thought the draw was fair in that fight too.
Yeah, so did I, dude, because this is the way I scored. I think I don't remember, but I think I had like Canelo winning the first couple rounds and the last ones. So if you look at the fight as a whole, it looks like Triple G won like almost all the middle of the fight consistently. So it looks like, oh, this guy's beating him, But if you score round by round, I mean, shit, I think I had Canelo winning 7-5.
Yeah,
on the 10-point must system.
Even when Triple G was the aggressor, he was landing almost nothing.
Exactly, he was missing a lot.
Fighting in spurts and didn't have consistent work. Whereas Triple G was more consistent, but he wasn't landing anything throughout the fight.
No, you guys are fanboys. 8-4 Triple G. If not, you're Canelo and fanboy.
No, yeah, but you guys,
that was 10-2 Tyson Fury. The Wilder can't box. He can't slip a punch. He can't do this. He can't do that. Like that,
You're jumping European fighters.
Okay, but trip out on this though. So like when I used to say that this Wilder Fury fight, Fury won that fight convincingly, But right now that I'm scoring it, this fucking fight's closer than I thought it was. 114, 112. That's as fucking close as you can get. You know what I mean? Without being a draw.
The main issue is the 10-point must system here. It's very deceiving because if you look, Tyson Fury won twice as many rounds as Wilder did on the scorecard, but there's only a 2-point difference. And for me, when you say it's not a a 10-2 masterclass. It was a 9-3. I mean, it would look like dominance on paper, but because the 2 points taken away from the knockdown, my scorecard would normally be 117-111, which is domination. But because the knockdowns, it makes it a little closer.
Okay, the swing rounds were not master classes. The first round was not a master class by Tyson Fury. That's why they were swing rounds. So it wasn't a 9-3 master class. It was, at best you could say you gave the round for Fury because you liked what he did versus something else, but it was no master class. Especially was no 9-3 master class.
Let me not say I thought it was a 9-3 master class, but like people can go in saying I had it 9-3 master class. You know what I'm saying? People on paper can say, oh, look at how wide the scorecard is. It's a master class. When using the 10-point must system and how the knockdowns affect the actual score of the fight, mine is the widest scorecard here, and it's only off by 4 points.
Yeah, and our scorecards are within the ranges of what the judges actually scored the fight.
Yeah, but some would argue that the judges scored the fight poorly. That's the issue.
Right. But I'm just saying, we're just looking at it. Even though you guys scored the fight for Fury, it's still within the margin of what the judges did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like it was a draw, but at the same time, I can understand how it's easy to have a couple swing rounds go towards Wilder, and having the challenger get knocked down twice probably isn't a great look, for scoring. So I can understand why it was a draw.
It's also not a great look to be so negative and try to win a championship type fight. Like, Fury spent a lot of time like rolling and dipping and ducking and on the back foot.
Yeah, but
sometimes being negative does work, though. Rigo versus Donaire.
Yeah, but he was cracking the fuck out of Donaire.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but Smoke, you could say that fucking Wilder missed a lot of those 1-2s, man. A lot.
Yeah, you could say it because it's true. He was hitting fresh air. He was swinging. He was telegraphing. He was completely out of range. Like I said, he was uncreative with it. But the idea that you credit, like, how do you credit that? Is that a Tyson Fury defense, or is that just poor Wilder offense?
Nah, that's for sure defense.
Not really. Sure. If the punch has no shot of landing because you're not in range. Like, there's some points when he wasn't. What I'm saying, hold on. There's some points when he totally was in range and he was dipping under and rolling and all that stuff, right? And I got all that, and that was beautiful to watch. But there's other parts where Wilder was so far away when he threw the combo, it had no chance of landing. Like, all Fury had to do was take a step back. Yeah, no. So even though it was a 3-punch combination that Wilder threw, Fury was nowhere near the 3-punch combination because where Wilder started to throw it from.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about all the ones that he ducked.
But at the same time.
He did that, right. So, but that's what I'm saying. It all comes together as the better defense was definitely, and the flashier defense was definitely done by Tyson Fury. It's not that Wilder didn't have any defense because he was slipping and he was rolling himself, but Tyson Fury just wasn't that active. Yeah,
but at the same time, Smoke, I mean, if the target was stagnant, Wilder would have hit it. So you gotta give some credit to Fury on every punch thrown because he was moving on every punch. Because if he was stagnant, he would have landed.
Yeah, but they don't call that bad. But who just stands there if a guy's gonna come start throwing a punch from across the ring? Like, that's not like. Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Okay, so do you want to know who just stands there for the punch? Bermane Severn, Eric Molina, Juan Duapis, Artur Szpilka, Chris Arreola, Washington, Luis Ortiz.
But Wilder actually threw those shots in range. He was not throwing those combinations in range at all. That's the whole point. Like, that's why they were landing on those guys, because they were in range.
Dominic Brazil walked into the punch from halfway across the ring.
What? He hit him from the break. They're standing right there. They broke up from the clinch and he hit him 1-2 after the break.
So because Tyson Fury was in the proper space to negate his offense, he shouldn't be credited for defense, like you're saying?
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the proper space where Fury. It has actually nothing to do with Fury was present. it actually has nothing to do with where Fury's position. It has something to do with where Wilder started initiating from. Fury can be wherever the hell he's. Fury can be wherever he is. Like if Fury's in his neutral corner, right? If he's across the ring and Wilder throws a 1-2-3 combination in the center of the ring, and Fury moves around, the 3 shots have no chance of landing. It absolutely doesn't matter where Fury was. If they're like in the pocket, and there was a lot of stuff when they were in the pocket. Like I said, when they were in the pocket, he was doing it. I give him total credit for that stuff. I'm just talking about when they were out of range, when Fury was on the move, and Wilder was trying to load up and telegraph and throw punches where Fury used to be. Like it was.
Hey Wilder, but you don't think that when you throw a punch, the intent is to actually hit somebody? Like when you're within range, when you actually throw it, because you wouldn't throw it if you're not in range.
Okay, but you just saw him not being in range over and over again.
Go ask.
I'm just talking about the ones that we weren't in range. Like, so forget about whether or not you'd want to do it and the wisdom of it. I think it's stupid as fuck. It was hard to watch, but he did it over and over again.
Go ask Deontay Wilder if he meant or had intent or thought that those punches would land.
Yeah, I bet they both did. They both were short with a lot of their shots. I'm sure that they were. I mean, both dudes are big guys. They're used to fighting guys with not that kind of reach or that kind of power or that kind of skill. Both of these guys.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was what it was. I'm just saying that it's hard to credit for the credit. Okay, it's easy to credit Fury for the absolute masterclass of defense he pulled off in the clinch, right? I mean, or in the pocket. You also have to credit him for his lateral movement and being able to jab and hook off the jab and draw Wilder in and then get out of the way. So some of that also was happening, right? So all of that stuff was like the range work and his actual defense. Some of that stuff was Wilder actually throwing his combinations from way too far for having any prayer of landing.
At the same time, you do have to consider, like when you said neither of these guys have fought someone with these kinds of dimensions. Tyson Fury has. He fought Vladimir Klitschko.
Vladimir Klitschko does not have Deontay Wilder's dimensions.
They're very similar.
No, 6'7". Vladimir Klitschko is not 6'7". Vladimir Klitschko is a big lumbering dude. Like, no, they don't have the same dimensions at all. And Vladimir Klitschko is not as fast. No.
Isn't Vladimir Klitschko like 6'6"?
Also,
they only have a 2-inch reach difference and a 1-inch height difference.
Okay, so there you go. That's a 1-inch height difference and a 2-inch reach difference, and also a speed difference and temperament difference. There's and that is the only guy he fought, and that was what 4 years before that fight happened.
I'm not trying to say that their styles are similar. I'm just saying that this is an entirely new territory.
Right, right. So the closest he had was a Vladimir Klitschko years prior, and even Vladimir Klitschko still didn't have those dimensions.
I just thought about it. Like, isn't it hilarious just to watch Vladimir Klitschko's 6'6", 245-pound self jump in for a leaping left hook? It's genuinely hilarious to watch him throw that punch. To see his 245 pounds just fly through the air and hit somebody.
The gazelle punch.
Just thought I'd let you guys know.
Yeah, no, you know what? I think every time you're gonna throw a punch, I think you think you're gonna land it. I don't think you're gonna throw it if it's too far away. You know what I mean? You'll try to get in closer. I mean, that's what I think.
Especially when you're launching it from the NASA testing site, from you behind your right shoulder to as far as your right hand can stretch, right?
Yeah.
But it's too. Yeah, it doesn't land. The question is whether or not you credit the other guy for defense. If it doesn't land.
Yeah, he's moving. Yeah. If he's just standing there and then Wilder just misses, then yeah, you don't. I mean, that's on Wilder. But if you're moving and you're making a miss, then yeah. I mean, is Fury making a miss? That's the question.
People do throw punches when they're out far away. I mean, sometimes they try to throw the shot really wide at an awkward angle, so it's out of your field of vision as you're moving to your right or your left, and they'll time you with that as they're stepping in. But yeah, that's a rare shot to take, but Wilder does that because he has real long arms.
Yeah, you know what? Another thing too. I mean, if if you throw a punch, right, and it's too far away, right? Just say you throw it, whatever. You're just fucking throw it. After a while, you start missing. You're not gonna throw that punch no more. You know what I mean? And if you keep throwing it over and over and over, and you still miss, it's because you think you're gonna hit the person.
Right. The question is whether or not you credit the other person, not whether or not the other guy. If you are fucking up with your dumb ass throwing it from the wrong distance and not making the proper adjustment, does that mean the other guy is a defensive guru?
Like I said, if you're moving, then yeah, you should get credit.
Right, but really the issue, right? That's what I'm saying. It's stuff like that, and that's what I'm saying. That's what it was that separated the.
It depends on where the shot is placed and when he actually slips the shot. Because if the shot is right there and it's placed pretty well considering the distance, he's able to slip it, then yes, you do credit him. But you also credit him for also being able to have the defense, the defensive awareness and responsibility to keep himself out of range like that. So he forces him to lunge in with those shots.
I mean, think about all those ones that he missed that Fury's moving back. Even an inch that you move back.
That is not that you don't force somebody to. But
well, they got to let something go.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Right. So there were times, and there were definitely times when Tyson Fury baited him into bad offense, and I'm not even talking about those moments, right? Because I'm acknowledging that happened. I'm also acknowledging that he was brilliant. He displayed brilliant defense in range. But I'm only talking about those punches where he was out of range that Wilder still threw, and it was probably maybe like six or seven times, right? He threw a 1, 2, 3 that just didn't have a prayer of landing. So you can call it Fury's defense if you want to, but I just think it was boneheaded offense from Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. So in that part, it wouldn't be effective aggression on those ones that he didn't land because of Fury's defense.
Yeah, right. Well, if you say it is because of Fury's defense, but that's what I'm saying. You can just call it bad offense. I'm calling it bad offense because I didn't think it was particularly brilliant defense. The reason why the punch didn't land because it was fucking horrible idea to throw the punch from that distance. It wasn't gonna land. And also, Fury also did the same thing. He also threw punches from distances that weren't going to land, but he just wasn't loading up on it, and it wasn't the same 3-punch combination. So it wasn't, like most of the fight, it was like Fury short with the jab, Wilder short with the jab, Fury short with the 1-2, Wilder short with the 1-2-3. Like, that's what the fight was, really. I mean, when Fury was short, I wasn't like, oh, wow, look at that brilliant defense. Even though Wilder showed some great defense, it was just, he threw his hands more.
Yeah.
He threw his hands more in combination. He threw his hands more in combination inside, outside, and without a prayer chance of landing. Like,
I got another fight that would be real fun to rescore. Carl Froch, Mikhail Kessler won. That fight was amazing.
Hey, IBT, you still got that list that we made?
Yeah, I still have the list.
That fight was amazing.
You have it on you right now? Because I don't.
I got it on me. Let me just open it up.
Yeah, open it up and see what we got. Because I had the list. I don't know where the fuck I put it at.
Yeah, like that fight started off a little bit slow in the first 3 rounds, but then they just started going to war in the mid to late rounds.
Yeah, we should score a fight where fucking these fools are fucking going at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've already done
versus Bobby Chacon 4.
We've already done a couple of what's it called, like tactical fights.
Yeah.
So let's do a close one that was kind of a war. We have Canelo versus Lara, Canelo versus Triple G 1 and 2, Mayweather versus Castillo, Marquez versus Pacquiao 1 and 3, Winky Wright versus Bernard Hopkins, Taylor versus Hopkins 1, Vargas versus Mayorga, Oscar versus Tito. Let me cross out Fury Wilder 1, Harrison versus Charlo 1. We did that one as well. White versus Parker, Reese versus Parker, Provodnikov versus Bradley, Barrera versus Morales, and Estrada versus Chocolatito 1.
Bradley, which one was the second last one?
Ruslan Provodnikov.
Yeah.
That was
Ruslan Provodnikov.
Timothy Bradley had the worst game plan imaginable for that fight. Like
Oh, man,
he just decided to go to war with a guy whose only skill is throwing hooks when he has absolute feathers for fists.
Hey, man, I give Timothy Bradley all the credit in the world, man. I mean, their game plan was probably not the best, but he's like, fuck it, do you want to go? Let's go.
Talk
I
about
love that
massive
mentality, man. I
performances.
love it. Yeah, I love that.
That dude almost killed himself in the middle of the ring.
Dude, you remember that? What round was that? Where they're like, oh my god, look at this. And they're fucking just going at it like.
He got his game plan knocked out of him in the second round.
Yo,
It was just all out slugfest from that.
Are you guys down to do another one or what? Or unless you guys are busy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm down.
Which one?
I don't know what.
Probably gonna have to start another stream up or whatever, just so it's like, actually consumable. But we have all the ones I mentioned. Let me see if I can screen share on this laptop.
Rescore Canelo versus Chavez Jr. I thought that fight was very close.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty close.
You know which one was close to? Canelo versus Fielding.
Yeah, very competitive.
That was a close.
It was an early stoppage, in my opinion.
Sergio Martinez versus Martin Murray.
Martin Murray.
That fight was
Yeah.
close.
I posted it into the private chat. I don't know why it does that, but those are all the fights, you guys, that we haven't done yet that we had listed before.
All right, I see. Smoke. Which one you think from all those? What do you guys wanna? What do you guys prefer out of all those? I already did Estrada and Chocolatito last time. That was a tough fight.
Let's do Mayweather Castillo.
Should the fights have purpose or just like for fun?
Huh?
Should the fights have any purpose like this one and some of the previous ones, or should we just do it for fun?
We're gonna do it for fun, whatever. I don't care. I want to do an action-packed one for sure. I don't want to do it like one like. I mean, this one was cool, but it was real like tactical. I want to do a fucking war, like Timothy Bradley and Provonica would have been. That's a good one too.
Canelo versus Triple G. That wasn't really quite a war. I really want to do Mayweather Castillo 1, but that wasn't a war either.
Yeah, that wasn't really a war.
Any of the Pacquiao Marquez ones are good. The Morales Barrera as well.
Oh, Morales Barrera one too. That one's good, man. That one, I remember the first one. I don't know who won, but they robbed them, and the second one they robbed the other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pacquiao. Marquez too.
Pacquiao what? Marquez too?
Yeah, that fight was somewhat close, but I originally had the fight for actually, I have to pretend like I have to pretend like it's before those fights, so I can't spoil it.
Whatever. Well, Smoke, you pick yours, and then we'll go around and see who won. Smoke. No, Smoke's on mute.
Yeah, I'm trying to get off mute. I say Pacquiao Marquez too.
All right, IBT, what you think? What you want to do?
I'm good with any of them. I like that.
Say it again.
I'm good with any of the fights, but I like the one Smoke picked. I was gonna say any of the Pacquiao Marquez ones would be cool.
I'm down. Let's do it. Second fight.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if IBT, see if you can find that fight.
Which one?
On YouTube. I'll be right back.
Pacquiao and Marquez too.
2? Okay.
Yeah, let me change the banner real quick.
Yeah, I have the full fight here. Do you mind if I kind of hop off for a bit? I do have food I was gonna eat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm actually eating right now too. But I can do it. Yeah,
hey,
I can multitask.
You guys wanna you wanna eat IBT and then we'll come back like in half an hour or whatever. We'll do it.
Yeah. You want to reconvene in 30 minutes?
Yeah, you want to do it on your channel or what?
Sure, that sounds good.
Yeah, you smoke it down.
Yeah, let's
Tenji,
get-
down?
Oh, we're
Yeah,
doing the rescoring on IBT's channel.
Huh?
We're doing the rescoring in like half an hour on IBT's channel, from what I heard.
Yeah, like in half an hour, we're gonna do it on IBT's channel on the.
I'll go live in 30.
Yeah, sounds good, Tenji.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, all right. Any closing statements? Smoke. Go ahead. Go first.
My fight was closer than people would have you believe.
My closing thoughts are that Manny Pacquiao was robbed in. Okay. Seriously, I do think that fight was a bit closer than from what I remember. The first fight I watched I had it 9-3. This time I had a couple of even rounds. I just didn't notice much action in the first 5 rounds, really, from either guy. But there were moments where Wilder was just sort of taking advantage of the fact that Fury just didn't really have any familiarity with Wilder or his awkward style. So, yeah, the fight was close. In some regard.
Lisa Bell said Emmanuel Augustus versus Mickey Ward was a war.
Augustus got robbed in that fight.
I didn't see that.
Wait. Emmanuel Augustus getting robbed? What are you talking about?
He got robbed in the Mickey Ward fight, man.
I don't know. You remember that?
Are you telling me?
I didn't see that fight, so.
You're telling me Augustus gets robbed in his career? This is a complete sham.
That is what I'm telling you.
If you get,
I
if you get funded, we can do that. If you get funded, I'm down with doing that one.
Yeah, so I'll just go live in like 30 minutes, but my final thoughts on this fight was, while I do think it's more competitive than most people will have you believe, using the 10-point system, I still had Tyson Fury winning, although I can see why a fight that's that competitive on home field advantage for Wilder can go to a draw, I guess.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys, everybody in the chat. I'll see you guys in half an hour. Thanks, Tanji, IBT, and Smoke for coming through, and see you guys in half an hour. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming through, whoever came through. Shout out to everybody. I'll check you guys. We're going to go on IBT's channel like in half an hour and rescore. I don't know which fight, I guess, but one of these fights. But thanks for coming, man. See you guys on the next one. Peace out. Raider from LA Boxing.